Welcome to Vlogmas Day 4! The agenda today, I've got a few little jobs to do for tomorrow because I'm back in school tomorrow, and I need to wrap a birthday present. This birthday was actually on Halloween, but it's one of my friends and she went back to uni, and so I couldn't give it to her because it's from Etsy, it didn't arrive in time. I'll show you what I got it though. She is home now for Christmas because, poor thing, she's had an operation and so she can't do a lot. So I'm going around there this afternoon to keep her company and to see maybe if she wants to watch the new Noah Beck film. But then I can give her her prezzy, so I need to wrap that. But for now, I just want to make some breakfast. I'm really hungry, so let's get to it. My go-to breakfast is toast with pesto, some tomatoes on top, and then some feta. So it sounds like a really random go-to breakfast, but it's so easy, so tasty, so let's do that. Here's the brekkie, and it's literally one of my all-time favourite breakfasts ever. It looks so good. I can't wait to eat it. I'm going to eat this watching Steph's Vlogmas Day 2. I've just seen like the best thing of the day, and it's the Walmart ad. So of the Walmart Christmas ad of 2024, they've used the Gilmore Girls and everyone's like, Luke and Lorelai are still together in 2024. And it's just made me so happy. So I showed my dog. I showed Flash and I went, Flash, Luke and Lorelai are still together in 2024. And he now thinks that something's like wrong or someone's here and he's like trying to check it out. I'm like, no, it's fictional, don't worry. I so miss working in the kitchen. I used to work in the kitchen all the time, but for some reason our Wi-Fi's not working, and so my laptop's connecting out there but my phone isn't, and so it's the most annoying thing because a lot of my stuff on my phone is the stuff that I need to like reference in my work. So back to working in here. We've had a SIM card delivery! Finally! I was getting a bit worried that they were going to come at like 7 o'clock at night because basically I live in the middle of nowhere, and where the nights are getting longer and like the days are getting shorter, a lot of our stuff just isn't turning up. If we've ordered things and it gets dark and the driver's not like a regular driver and he knows where everything is, he like just doesn't turn up, and it's like, oh, we tried to deliver. No, you didn't. We've been in all day. You really didn't try. So I'm so pleased that they came because I was so scared that they were going to be like, no, we tried to deliver and couldn't get to you, so we're going to get to you tomorrow. Yay! I also got some of these postage bags because I really need to start selling my clothes on Vinted. I was going through my t-shirts yesterday and I just don't like a lot of them anymore. I just know I'm not going to wear them, so might as well get rid. And I've got a whole bag of things to sell, but that's taken me a while to gather, and it's taken me a while to convince myself that I am going to sell them. But I need to. I really need to, particularly with Christmas coming up. I have my new SIM card in. If I'm speaking with a lisp, I've got a teeth strip on, so I'm sorry, but I've got a new SIM card in. I'm so happy about it. I just thought that we could get ready to go out together. I'm meeting my friend about 2:30. What's the time now? It's 1:22 and I'm going to leave about 2. Because I want to nip into town and pick up some little goodies, because like I said, she's had an operation. And so I want to pick her up some little treats, and then I will drive to her house. But I am so excited to see her because I have got her birthday present from back in October to give her. So it's super late, but I got her like a little novelty present for when I did see her for her birthday at the time. However, the main present, I ordered it from Etsy and it didn't get here on time, so that's why it's late. But I'm not going to do anything crazy because we're just going to be sat in her house. But I am obviously going into town to pick up a couple things. So that's what I'm doing. I've used the W7 Prime Grip. Then I need to use this more. It's the Bourjois Always Fabulous concealer and foundation stick. Really cute in Rose Vanilla 200. And every time I use it, I'm so happy I've used it, but it's never something that I like really reach towards. So we'll see how this turns out. I'm quite excited. But I just thought, I was watching, like I said, Steph's day 2 of Vlogmas, and I realised that when she said this, Spotify Wrapped hasn't come out yet. For why, I don't know. This is really dark in here. Hang on. There we go. It's really dark in here. Why, I don't know. But it's going to be any day and I'm so excited. And I thought we could do some predictions for what I think my Spotify Wrap's going to be. So, I mean, they never change kind of year to year. What was last year's? Bear with me. Oh my god, literally as I've just said that, my brother has texted me with his Spotify Wrapped. I cannot believe that timing. Okay, so I'm not going to look yet. I'm going to make my predictions first. I think my top artist, songs I don't know. I think Taste by Sabrina Carpenter is going to be up there because I listened to that on repeat. I think some Zach Bryan's going to be on there, probably 28 maybe. And 28. What was the other one I was listening to loads? I know Boons when the album first came out. Oh my god, I can't think. I feel so under pressure now that I know it's out. I think song-wise, not entirely sure, apart from I'm pretty sure Taste is going to be up there. Maybe Us by Gracie Abrams. I really like a bit of country. I went through a country phase, but I don't know how that's going to stand. Top artists, I think last year it was Taylor Swift, Zach Bryan, Noah Kahan, Olivia Rodrigo maybe, I think it was. But this year, I think it's going to be Sabrina Carpenter, Taylor Swift's always there, Zach Bryan. I don't think Noah Kahan's going to be up there. Not because I like him any less, but last year's when I really got into Noah Kahan, I saw him in Newcastle in November. So he was like really up there. I think Ariana Grande could be up there. So what's that? Taylor, Zach, Sabrina, Ariana Grande and Gracie Abrams. Those are my predictions. I'm so excited to go through it. Right, I'm going to do the rest of my makeup. And then, oh, that was the, I don't know how to say it, pupa? I don't know. Desert bronzing powder was what I just used. I'm going to go in with the W7 Blush Rebel in All Night as my blush. I don't know if I want to do mascara today, to be honest. I think I'll probably end up will. Maybe. I don't think I'm bothered actually. I think I might just do brows lightly. No, I am going to, because if I look back, I'm going to be like, you could have done a bit more than that. So, we're going to go in with, I always use a lash primer. Not necessarily to even like make it last longer, but just, I think it makes my eyelashes look thicker. And that's what I really like. So, going in with the Maybelline Sky High primer. Usually I get the ones that turn out white, but this one's in black, so that'd be cool. Just as I'm letting the primer settle, I'm going through my brother's Spotify Wrapped. And I feel like such a proud sister at the moment, because his top songs, his second is Good Luck Babe, his third is Birds of a Feather, and then his fifth is Nothing Matters by The Last Dinner Party. I feel so proud as a sister. I love his Spotify Wrapped. For mascara, I just went in with the Max Factor Rise and Shine one in black. This mascara, if anyone uses it, let me know what you think, because I really like it, but it's got like a fragrance to it, and it really reminds me of Marc Jacobs' Decadence. That could just be me, but it reminds me of Decadence. And then brows, I'm not going to go in with any gel, I really can't be bothered. And it's just I don't know the name of it, but it's this Bourjois, like, chubby stick for my brows. Highlighter. For my cheekbones, I'm going with the W7 Hollywood Highlight. I love this. It's like a bit of a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury one. So I'm just going to tap that in on my cheekbones. And then everywhere else I use something a little bit more precise. Everywhere else I go in with the Becca Champagne Pop stick. And I put that under my brow. And kind of just like, almost like tap blend it in. I don't want to rub it too much, just kind of like tap it in. Same on this side. Inner corners. Oh my god, I like almost stabbed my eye then. Ow. Tip of the nose, I do it like a little bit higher to lift it slightly. And I don't do it on the bridge, because my bridge doesn't really need bringing forward anymore. I put it like almost in between my eyes here, and I find that just kind of levels out my nose slightly. And on the Cupid's bow like that. Lips, I think I'm just going to leave it with lip balm. I might just put a little bit of this Revlon stick on. Well, that's it, I think. Oh, I didn't do powder. Do I need it? Yeah, I do actually. I don't know why you thought you could get away with that. Powder, I'm going in with the Beauty Crop, what am I saying? The Beauty Crop Pore Filter Press Powder. This has been a very well loved powder. Look at that. I hit pan months ago. So I'm really trying to make the most of it because I really want the Charlotte Tilbury pressed powder. But I'm trying to wait till my friend is in the shop to sell it, and then I can maybe get a discount. Looks like I'm swirling, but it's not picking up loads because obviously you guys have seen the state of the pan. And then just for some setting spray, I'm using the W7, the Matte Fixer spray. So it's like £3.99, really cheap. If I'm going somewhere important, I always use the Charlotte Tilbury one, but I'm just going to my friend's house, so, and into like the shops, into Tesco's, so that's it. There's no need for anything special. But that, once this is set, is the finished look. Now for the thing that I've been most excited to do. I can't believe I haven't been on Spotify yet today. That's crazy. Wait, it's given us a whole tab this year. I swear this wasn't here last year. So I listened for 38,063 minutes this year. I'm so sorry about this lisp. Biggest listening day was the 26th of January. And that was 408 minutes. And I'm in the top 8% of listeners in the world. What was I doing that day? I've got no idea. I don't think I was doing anything if I was listening that much, to be honest. I'm so annoyed at myself for not putting this in my predictions. My top song is We Can't Be Friends by Ariana Grande. How did I not guess that? I thought a few days ago that's going to be my #1 song. I know it. How? I'm in top 0.005% of the listeners worldwide for that song. And I streamed it 178 times. That's not including the acoustic version as well. It was a rough year. That's all I'm gonna say. Before I go any further, this is now jogging my memory. It hasn't gone into any more of the songs, but I think my other top 2 songs are gonna be Bags by Clairo, but the electric studio version, that one, the live one, and Not Strong Enough by Boy Genius. That's my next predictions. This makes so much sense. So much sense. My top songs, We Can't Be Friends. Number 2 is Not Strong Enough by Boy Genius. Number 3 is So American by Olivia Rodrigo. Number 4 is Bags, recorded at Electric Lady Studios. And then 5 is Guilty as Sin by Taylor Swift. That makes so much sense. They've done this like music evolution this year. I really like this. So like March was my pumpkin spice beach indie, and it was like Boy Genius, Father John Misty, The Last Dinner Party. That's cool, I like that. That's hilarious. April was Pink Pilates Princess Strut Pop, and that was Taylor Swift, Sabrina Carpenter and Olivia Rodrigo. So funny, I went through a really, oh no, I've just realised why. So I went through a really nostalgic period in October, and if you guys One Direction fans like me, you know why. Obviously it's horrible circumstances, but there is something comforting in the fact that we were all kind of feeling the same way. And in October, it was Serotonin Talent Show Teen Pop. And that was One Direction, Jonas Brothers and Miley Cyrus. I was correct. Taylor Swift is my top artist, and that was 6,798 minutes listened, and I'm in her top 1% of listeners worldwide. I feel like I did better than that last year though. I was like top 0.05 listeners. Or 0.5. Interesting. I was 80% right with my artist predictions, but instead of Zach Bryan, it was Olivia Rodrigo. So number 1, we got Taylor Swift. Number 2, Sabrina Carpenter. Number 3, Gracie Abrams. Number 4, Olivia Rodrigo. And number 5, Ariana Grande. You know what? I'm not surprised, but I feel like on my playlist, my Spotify Wrapped playlist, I think there's going to be a lot more Fleetwood Mac in there this year. I wouldn't have been surprised if Landslide was on my top 5, but I know for a fact that particularly Bags and Not Strong Enough, they were on repeat non-stop from probably about January to March. But I think if we split the year up into like 6 months and 6 months, I think my second half to be a lot more Fleetwood Mac and a lot more Zach Bryan than there was in the first part of the year. But yeah, that is the overview of it. It's probably backwards, I don't think you can see it, but I'm gonna send this to people now. I'm the person that's like, send me your Spotify Wrapped. That is my Spotify Wrapped anyway. Thank you for listening along. Comment down below who your top artist was and what your top song was of this year. If you do Spotify. If you do Apple Music, then I'm sorry. I feel your pain because my best friend has Apple Music, not Spotify Wrapped, and we always say that is the one downfall in our friendship, because if we had both had either Apple Music or Spotify, it would be over. The playlist shared would be crazy. I've just run downstairs to show my dad my Spotify Wrapped, and he got 80% of it right. That shows he's such a good listener. And I was just thinking, as I was chatting to my brother about it, that this is the first time in 2 years that Zach Bryan and Hosier aren't on my top artist. They're like a staple on there usually. But Taylor's always consistent. But I'm not surprised. It's funny. I think it's funny what your songs you most listen to are. Oops. Stop. The songs that you most listen to are, but then also your favourite songs of all time. Because I would probably say, I've got a playlist that's literally called My Songs, and it's just like the songs I really like feel to my core. And I would say that Bags, Not Strong Enough and We Can't Be Friends are part of that. But I think the other one that I think it's probably because it was my top last year, so I haven't listened to it as much this year, but it's Starved by Zach Bryan. Oh my god, I love that song so much. My brother introduced me to it when he was living out in Australia. He was like, you have to listen to this, and it is incredible. And then I've got my Hosier songs on there as well, but it's funny how things change. I've just come downstairs and I'm about to leave, and look how I find Flash in the living room. Look at you. Are you cozy? Are you cozy? I swear he makes it impossible to go anywhere because I just don't want to leave him. Am I disturbing you? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. My little angel. I got the goods. We got the Kettles Sweet Chili Crisps and then chocolate buttons. I was going to get the Crunchy Bites, but she texted me saying that she's already got some because the Kettles Crisps and the Crunchy Bites are our favourites. But so I picked up some buttons instead. And they didn't have the Cadbury's Advent Calendar. I know I'm late, but I really, really want one. I feel like it's not Advent unless it's a Cadbury's one. But I love my Lindt one, I really, really do. I'm very happy to have one at all. However, if I can find a Cadbury's one to go alongside it, that would make my Christmas. But I don't know if I mentioned it before, so I've got her birthday present here. I remember I did mention it, and it's a book embosser. I'm so excited to give it to her. So it says, the design is like a book laid out with like flowers coming out of it. It says from the library of, and then her name underneath. I'm so excited to give it to her. So on my way to her house now, and I think on my way home I'm going to try somewhere else to see if they might have the advent calendar. I literally only just got back from my friend's house. It's about 8 o'clock. I was there way longer than I thought I was going to be because it was such a lovely catch up. We had a little Tesco's run together. No advent calendars. I think I'm going to have to let that dream go. Never mind. It was so nice to see her. I loved it. We're gonna see each other again before Christmas because she's home now until like mid-January, so that'd be lovely. But it is raining so hard outside. I really don't want to get out of the car to go to the door, but we have to. And then I can go see Flash, and I can have dinner, and it'll be a lovely chilled evening before work tomorrow. Good morning and welcome to Vlogmas day 5. I'm back in school today. And I found it so difficult to get up. I'm fully dressed under this, but I just wanted to bundle up and be cosy. So I don't want to get ready yesterday. And I was like, my dad was going somewhere, and so I stood on the doorstep and was saying bye to him. And my neighbour walked by. This is about 11 o'clock in the morning. My neighbour walked by and was like, hi. I was saying hi. I was still in my dressing gown. And she went, love your dressing gown. And I was like, oh, thanks. And I was like, oh, they think I'm so lazy. But I just can't take it off. I want to be cozy. I literally couldn't wake up this morning though. Like, I found it so difficult. My alarm went off and I just led there for a bit with all the lights on, but just led there for a bit and shut my eyes. I couldn't wake up. But I don't think I'm going to get too much footage from today because this Thursdays are my long day in school, and so I'm in until after school. So I don't know what footage I'm going to get because when I get home I've got a lot of editing to do. So we'll see. Who knows? I'll try and get something. But for now, I need to carry on making my scrambled eggs on toast. I just made it in time and it's raining, so I'm going to leg it in. Well, it's not rain, it's like that pathetic rain that gets you really drenched but you can't really feel it. It's that one. So I'll see you guys in there. Hello everyone. I'm actually back home now and I've been home for about 2 hours. But it wasn't my usual routine getting back in from school. And the reason I didn't film anything in school is because I had a really busy day because I've got students taking their exams this weekend. And so I didn't get any time to film because I was trying to give them as much time as possible. So I was running over into all of my breaks. But never mind, it was a good day. Then when we got in, both my parents are out tonight, which I didn't realise. So before they got ready to go out, we are going to carry on with Woman in the Wall because we watched one more episode and it actually got really good. So we're going to persevere with it, and it's really picked up. So we got in half an episode of that before they had to go get ready. But now they've left, so it's just me and Flash. He's making a bed at the moment. And I have got my dinner, which is my leftover Indian from the other night. I'm so excited. It's chicken tikka masala and then a bit of sag. But I thought I was going to have some of my leftover mushroom rice. Sadly not. Never mind, I just got one of those microwavable, like, it was the whole grain pilau, I think. So that'd be good. But it's 7:25 now. I think I'm going to eat this watching an episode of The Office. And then I'm really going to try and find the motivation to do a workout, to do another day. Because I skipped a day yesterday. Because I literally just didn't have time. So I'm going to try, but it's a half an hour one, not a 20-minute one. That extra 10 minutes is like really putting me off. Maybe I should just do a 20-minute one. I'll think about it as I'm eating. But then after that I want to go get a bath, Glindify myself because I'm going to see Wicked tomorrow. I'm so excited for tomorrow. I'm going shopping with my mum during the day and then it's Wicked in the evening. So I want to get ready for that. And then just chill. That should take up a good chunk of the evening. So I'll see you guys in a sec. It is now, let me double check, 10 to 10 and I've just finished everything that I wanted to do this evening. Well, no, not everything I wanted to do, I still need to edit. and I need to spend some time with Flash. But that workout literally almost killed me. That is the longest workout I have done in ages, and it wasn't even that long. It was half an hour. It was half an hour, but it was a mix of weights and cardio, and by the end of it I was like so, and it didn't include a warm-up, so I had to include a warm-up in it, which then made it longer. So anyway, madness. I'm out the bath now. I've done my hair. I used my Catwalk purple shampoo to make myself as blonde as possible for Wicked tomorrow, to glindify me. I'm making a brew now, and I'm going to start editing for the rest of the night. I'm sorry if day 5 has been a bit boring. I really haven't done that much that's worth filming today, because Thursdays are always my really long day at school, and obviously it was even more hectic today because I've got kids taking their exams this weekend. So never mind, we get days like that, and I'm probably going to tag this on to day 4, which I know is a longer one. So that is me for the rest of the evening. I'm going to curl up watching The Office with Mr. Flash. Are we going to watch The Office together? Or should we watch Zoella's new vlog? I think he's leaning towards Zoella's new vlog. Thank you very much for watching this vlog, and I will catch up with you guys tomorrow. Bye!